Hello, 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 my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing a yearly reading for the sign of Libra for the year 2018. Thank you for the subscribing with me in my channel. You understand that I separated the English with the Spanish so you guys can get your personal reading. Um, the email is the same, the PayPal is the same. The only thing is the same that whenever it's different is that whenever I go live, I could do live readings. Probably going to start doing live in February as much as I have more subscribers, because this channel is kind of small. I'm going to be busy next week, so probably until next week I'm going to be going live with you guys. The time that I want to go live for my English speakers is going to be probably Thursdays around 9 o'clock. I do Tuesdays in Spanish, Thursdays in English. Okay. So with all that said, thank you. Happy New Year to those that are haven't heard my videos for January. And with that said, Libra, I'm gonna start with the your reading. I'm using the Audacious Tarot, okay? I'm using the Angel of Abundance for money and finances, and for health, I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, okay? If you are interested in purchasing or interested in any of my oracles, just go into my website and read them there. I mean, not in my website, in my channel, and they're all, most of them are listed there. So I believe I listed them all. And the first card that you have is the Three of Fire. This is your most likely your foundation, your fundamental. The fire element is what you have as the foundation. So either you are in a dealing with a fire person, that might be your significant other, or if this has nothing to do with fire energy, with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, you might have received an income or some kind of fortune. You maybe won a couple of dollars, maybe you won $500, maybe you received a bonus from your job. Maybe your job decided to pay you $1 more, 50 cents more, whatever it is that you're getting. But there's something to do with finances. If you were in a low old job and you changed jobs, so you got a new job, you're working toward that. In the month of January, you have the Two of Earth, and in this case, to me, the Two of Earth, or not really to me, but what that represents is juggling two houses. I don't know if you are, thank you, if you're a single Leo, or a single Libra or a married Libra, and you might be dealing with two houses. Maybe if you're separated, if you have a fire sign after your energy, because I see a lot of fire in you, but also I see earth. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that represent earth, and you have 1, 2, 3, representing fire. So maybe you're married to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or your children might be that type of energy, or you have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Libra, at this moment, those energies are very important to you. Okay, to those that are reading, okay? Not those that this reading is not for them. It's the ones that are reading. So you might be dealing with two houses and in the month of January. And this is kind of like alternating between two places, or you need to go from one place to another. You probably also, if you're a mom or a dad, you might be a little strict with your children. Okay, that could be another thing that might be happening with that energy, is that you may be, if you have children, you may be dealing with your children in a kind of strict very strictly. Okay. And maybe after you become a little strict, and if you feel that you're being too rough with your children, you turn around and you become a little tender. So you have that you switch back and forth to that energy of being tender and being rough, being tender and being rough. Okay. Um. So if you're not dealing with two places, could be dealing. I'm not gonna say job because this is not a job situation. I think this is more or less as a situation. The next card that you got is the Ten of Fire. See how I said you were dealing probably with a fire sign. So in this case, you might be going through some kind of conflict going on with yourself or in your life. Okay. So usually this is when you're going through some kind of phase, some kind of karma, some kind of spirit, and you are going through some kind of test. If you are in some kind of test or karmic issue, ask your guides, ask your angels, ask your spirits to help you, and you trust them that everything is going to be okay. Sometimes we go to issues or through issues in life, and we think that we're the only ones, and why, and we ask ourselves, why am I going through this? And at this point, you might feel like you might feel abandoned, but don't think that way. Feel like the guides and the spirits and you, anything you believe in, the creator, God, who, however you want to call it, the energy, the stars, are there for you in this difficult, difficult problems. And this is in the month of February. Okay, so you might be dealing with that whatever problem you're going, just leave it up to the universe and just go with the flow. I understand that it's painful, it's not easy to deal with it, but it is what you have to do. This card represents a man or a woman in their 40s with a lot of experience. This represents someone that is a great thinker. This could also represent a person that was an army officer, okay, or ruler. This person is a very strong person, very dynamic person. So if you're dealing with someone with that energy, and this person might be having psychological disorder or an imbalance, okay? Because you are in this, because the card previously is a fire, you might be dealing with a fire sign that has mental disorder, or psychological disorder, or an imbalance, okay? So this person might be going up and down, okay? And because you're an earth sign, okay, try to keep yourself in balance, because the message from the air, or the message from the air says, don't let anything keep you down. Don't, always protect yourself. Always have that inspiration. Don't leave things behind or in the middle. Finish what you start. Create what you want to create, and proceed with or whatever you want to proceed. Try not to be negative about what's going on with your life, even though you're going through some kind of karmatic problem. If it's not you, it might be a family member. Because I see, like I said, the fire sign and the military maybe is someone that could be in the military, might be going through struggles. So don't let that person keep you down. Don't let that person disappoint you, and just keep yourself up, because even though you may just need to just leave that person on the side, because this person can bring you down, and you don't want that at this point. Why? Because in the future, you have the world, the earth, the world coming to you. So the world is up there for you, and maybe what you have here is like, you need to concentrate in yourself. Don't let this person get you down. So sometimes people tend to keep you down or make you feel like it's your fault. There is some people that tend to do that a lot. They blame the others, and they don't accept their mistake. They apologize, but they continue to do it. Unless you decide that you're going to walk away, and you're not walking away forever. You're walking away for a moment out of this energy, okay? Because this could bring you down, and that's what this is telling you. Don't let nothing bring you down, because you have good things coming for you. And in June, you get the outcast. And the outcast is a person who, maybe this, you might have a person that doesn't want to follow rules. Maybe this person is dealing with a difficult situation and is uneasy. Or maybe you are the uneasy person. Maybe you are the nervous. Maybe you have the childish behavior. If it's not you, you're dealing with someone that's lazy. There's someone that it has a childish behavior. Someone that feels that is misunderstood, or you may be feeling misunderstood. This person might be having a mental block. If it's not you, Libra, you're dealing with someone like that, okay? I don't know what's going on with your life, because this is a general reading, but some of you might be dealing with someone that has these problems, or maybe you are very hypersensitive. Although, you may be having some kind of you might be having mental blocks. That's why I feel that this energy with this one over here, or this one right here, you're dealing with someone. If it was someone that was in the army or works for the police department or something, that wears a uniform, this person has some kind of mental issues. And it's like, even though they obey the law, but they also don't obey the law. They might feel a little sick, maybe mad. They might be mad with the world because of the things happening to them. And at the same time, these people, they blame others, okay? So they might be blaming other people for what's going on with your life, with their life. If it's not you, Libra, or unless you are blaming others for what's going on with your life, unless you're having a mental block, be careful, because Libra tends to have a tendency, because of their sign, they could be having problems mentally. Libra can lose their mind very easily. They need to stay in balance, okay? And maybe that's the reason why you get this card. And here I feel that July and August, you're working very hard. You get the 6 of Earth and the 8 of Earth, meaning that you working your ass off. You probably be working 2 jobs in the summer, to the point that you're getting very tired to whatever job you're doing. If you're doing 2 jobs, you getting yourself exhausted. And here is telling me by July, August, you're gonna be going to some kind of a priest. In this case, it's a babalao. It could be a santero. It can be a palero, if whatever religion you believe in, a healer, a shaman in other religions, in other practices, okay? So you guys are going to go for help, because you're getting to the point that this person that's crowning you in this card, which is the army person, or whoever it is, it could be yourself, is getting to you. So you're gonna need that help. You're gonna go for help, because after you come out for help, from this help, you're getting that Ace of Earth. So maybe some of you need to be cleansed with I would say with a pitching, and you just gotta clean your head with that. So some of you, that earth energy, like when you get that ace, is basically that ace of air, which is the sword energy. Like if you were to be in some kind of you know, if you have a, if you know of like a mother and a godfather, whatever, this, you are gonna come out like in the high, with a higher spirit. You're gonna change your ways. You're gonna feel more in balance, because see, you're gonna feel like the spirit is helping you, and you're gonna be, it's gonna be a throne of victory for love. Or about if you were dealing with a person, like let's say you're going through some kind of drama because of your husband, your wife, or whatever. I don't know what your other partner is. Maybe at this time, whatever you decide to do, this healer is going to help you put all your life in order, all your spirits in order. If you're a medium, a lot of the major signs that are very psychic are Scorpio, Sagittarius. Aries is very psychic. Libra is very psychic too. I mean, we all are to a certain degree. The only thing is that some of us are come to lead the world, and some of them are, we just come to just be followers and not really be, see a bunch of people or read for a bunch of people. But where intuition is very high, maybe if you see it as a first grade and second grader, some people could go to a high school level, and some people have a PhD. So some of you might be mediums that need to succeed, and maybe be a little bit more intuitive to the things that they got to do with their family. The next card that you get is message from fire. Is there is a fire energy with, to those that I'm reading for, that's very strong for them, okay? For you guys, whoever you're dealing with, it might be a fire sign, and it's not, and it's how can I say, and it's not uncommon for a air sign to be with a fire sign, because it's very common for a Libra to be with a Sagittarius, or Aquarius being with a Leo, or Libra with a Leo. Sagittarius is very, very common. So in here it's telling you like not to be discouraged. Basically the same card, even though this is fire and this is air, they're basically telling you the same thing. Don't be discouraged, and do the moves that you need to take courage instead, and be true to yourself. Don't let anything down or get you down. For any difficulties that you get the outcast, and you get the slave prisoner. So in this, you, by December, you probably gonna feel trapped. You probably gonna feel like there is nowhere to go. But this is, just think about it, that this is kind of like a test that you're getting, similar to the 10 of fire. And is probably you going through this because if you are to be in the spiritual world and you are not following it, I'm not saying be like some people become obsessive with the religions that they practice. Christians, I had a Christian person insulting me on my channel, and I don't understand. If I don't go and curse you out in your church, why you come into my channel? So what business you do have to come into my channel? So to me, this is where a person become obsessive with what they do or what they believe in. In this case, you get the slave prisoner, okay? So you might be a victim of defamation for the next year. Maybe people are talking behind your back. People are saying things around you. And people are being immoral around you. Maybe it could be that you might be having you probably feel, oh my God, I'm being punished. About why, and why am I going to be punished? Is it a spiritual punishment or physical punishment? You don't know what it is. You probably at times will be feeling alone during the year, but don't worry about it. You probably, the best bet is that as soon as you read this, you listen to this video, go and find the answers. Go to a reader, find someone. If you don't want to, if you want to do it in person, of course, I cannot do it in person for you guys. But if you want to go to in person to someone and look for help, and if you're willing to work with the distances, let's say you're in Europe and you're listening to my videos, you know, we can work. It doesn't matter. Nowadays, we have Skype, we have live. Of course, I'm not gonna go live with you unless you have your number and you're my Facebook account. But we have a Skype. We could do something private. So to those that need to do something, if it's not, look for someone that is legit in the country that you live. You know, it's a lot of fools up there. I mean, YouTube channel is so loaded with people that they don't even know how to read. Okay, that's one. And some others, they're just telling you BS up there in those videos. And, you know, I mean, but it is what it is. There's a lot of, in the Spanish channel, it's amazing how many people are doing this. But you know what? Sooner or later, some of those videos, even though they have a lot of subscribers, at some point they're going to end. So I don't wish them bad. I'm just saying it's a lot of liars up there. So be careful to the ones that do pay for these readings. So with that said, Libras, I'm going to take a card from the chakra to see what chakra you need to work on. So remember, you're going to start dealing with like 2 houses. And I'm going to put them back because 2 cards drop. I'm only going to take one. You're dealing with some kind of karmic issue. You're going through a lot. The message of the air and the message of fire is telling you to, you know, don't give up. Keep on being strong. Don't work too hard. Look for help. With a babalao is asking you to go. Well, not asking you. The card comes out. Is telling you to see someone, babalao, santero, palero, a healer, a shaman, whatever you believe. Sorry, who you can go to, because you can go to a healer because you don't have a saint santero in the town that you live or close to you. But if you know one and he's a good one or she's a good one, because there's a lot of fake ones out there that they might say they have this and they have that, and probably they don't. I'm not going to use this card because I believe that card came out in the prior video. So that's why, and I want to be the one taking the card. If that comes out, then it's different, okay? So Libra, let's see what chakra you need to work on. Gratitude. Okay, so you need to work on your 3rd eye chakra, and it's the purple chakra. So let me see what the message is for you, Libra. You learn to see without sight, and gratitude. And the card says, overall impression is seeing the unseen. Keywords: guidance, intuition, secrets, integrity, knowledge, spirituality, inner child, mystery, and dignity. Manifestation, intention. The 6th chakra represents our 6th sense. All the cards in the purple color, indigo and violet, appears in this chapter. The brow chakra is the 3rd eye and houses all the hidden within, including our intuitive knowing. The cards often reveal family agreements made before you were born and karmic issues which you have brought into this world to work out. So maybe you are dealing with a karmic issue with probably a family member, if that's what it is. Sometimes we have karmic issues in another life with and you guys came in this life again together, and maybe in another life you probably would be a brother and sister, a father and daughter, a father and son, a mother and son, a brother and sister. So you might be dealing with someone in your family that is a karmic issue situation maybe. So, and I feel that this card tells you that this is a karmic issue that you're going through. The 6th chakra reveals your intuitive focus and your inner knowing. The cards in this chapter may reveal a behavior you either inherited or unknowingly chosen to copy from your family of origin. This reflects where you are in terms of your awareness and reveals your willingness to do your own soul searching. So sometimes we brought up, well, let's say, with a Christian religion, and then you decide that this religion is no longer good for you because you start seeing things that are happening in your life or in your family that you don't agree. You get to an age that you may have the right to walk away from any religion. Nobody is tied to anything. Anybody is able and willing to walk out of any religion that doesn't fulfill. Um, or maybe you're practicing, if it's not a religion, it could be a behavior. Well, my mom used to do this, my dad used to do that, and that's not that behavior for you anymore. So the card that came out was gratitude, and it says, Lucy from Indigo, you are capable of more than moral conversation. This is a time of enlightened communication, and you will rise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self-mastery. The gift you see in others is already living within you. Okay, gratitude. I am so glad you're in my life. The inspiration. Gratitude raises our vibration to higher level. If you're unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Personal inquiry. Who is the person I admire most? Why? How can I live at that level? Key ideas. Friendship. D. Love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love towards self and others. Appreciation, recognition, and esteem. So, meditation. For the next 10 days, spend a few minutes each a day making a gratitude list. Do not look at the previous day. List what you begin each day. At the 10 days, read all the list. Notice what keeps coming up. Are you on your list? Also can mean that probably this year, because gratitude and you see a pregnant woman, you may be giving birth, Libra, this year. Maybe you decided to have children and you decided to be pregnant, and maybe this year you decide that you want to get pregnant. So that could be another thing that could happen to you this year. I'm going to bring the angel abundance card and see what happens, okay? So, and the angel of abundance. If it's something that I already read, I will take another card. See, here is telling you God is your source. I think this came out for Sagittarius. So I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, some of you Libras are dealing with Sagittarius. This reading is for you and your partner. Okay? So, God is your source. The angel of abundance is telling you, this card reminds you that your job is not your source. God is. When you worry about your work or whether people will buy your product or service, you're blocking your flow of abundance. It is time to focus upon your true source of everything that you need for your life and your purpose. God is omnipresent, so that means that God is within you, and in every situation you are concerned about it. Take whatever worry you have and put it in words. For example, getting a promotion and raise at work, selling my home, then God, please help me with. Or God, thank you for helping me with. To the front of the worry. So God, please help me with getting a promotion and a raise at work. Oh God, thank you for helping me with selling my home. Feel the immediate positive energy shift as you move from worry to prayer. Your renewed faith opens the door to miracle solutions. Keep in mind, though, that the prayers are often answered in unexpected ways. So, for example, you may get a promotion as a different job. God's solutions are always for the highest and best good. So, because this came out for Sagittarius, I'm going to take another card for you, Libras. Quiet retreat. I think this is more into you. So I feel that I read that one because it came out, but maybe you are in a relationship with Sagittarius, and if that's the case, this reading is for you and that person and Sagittarius. You should be able to, both of them, listen to the videos, okay, and see what best serves you. So the next card is Quiet Retreat. Okay, so this card is coming to you. Let me see what quiet retreat stands for. It's time to disconnect from outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you know more clarity on what to do next. Basically, more or less what these two cards are telling you. Message from Earth. I think you need to go into your own quiet retreat. This card is coming to you now to let you know that you can improve your mind, your life, and your flow of abundance by spending quiet time alone in deep though or meditation. Meditation is a spring cleaning for your mind, a way of tossing out all the clutterings through what can block manifestation. It appears that you need to be away from people for a while so that you can hear your inner voice and focus upon what's next. What is the first thought that comes to you when you think of retreat? This is your inner truth guiding you to take action. Even Jesus will go away for quiet retreats to replenish his energy and check in with God so that there is no need to feel guilty as you disconnect from the world for a few minutes, hours, or days. Think of it as an investment or spiritual renewal. In some cases, this card is a signal to create a quiet environment at home or work. For example, try playing softer music, turning off your television set, or setting your telephone to silent. So if you cannot go into some kind of retreat, Libra, maybe it's time for you to start, maybe if this weekend you're into a party, maybe start listening to a lower kind of music, whatever it is that is that you like, that you would like to do. So do that. Libra, do something that's going to help you physically, mentally. If you can book a retreat, you're welcome to. Matter of fact, I will be going into a retreat probably in May. So I'm working towards that retreat. I'm looking forward to that retreat. This is my connection with me and the source of God or the universe. And I don't know if you guys could do that, but if you guys can get a retreat somewhere with your churches, some churches do retreats. I like them. I don't like certain retreats with certain churches or religions because they want you to think in a specific way, and I don't believe in that. So and then I like my spiritual retreats where I go to, but there also do churches retreats. So, but I'm gonna try to do a retreat this year. So for my singles Libras, I'm gonna take 4 cards for the year 2018. Single Libras. See, you got the world here, and the cards that I just read, you also got the world. So for some of you, see how they came out. You get the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Chalices. So some Libras are gonna meet in the month and the year 2018, either male or female, either a Queen or King of Chalices. Even though it says a king, it doesn't matter because this is a general reading. So you may be meeting someone that is a water sign, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You also have Swords and you also have Pentacles. So you can also meet someone that is a sword, which is an air sign like you, or you can also meet someone that's Pentacles that is earth sign. So you can be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's 3 kinds of signs here. And with the world, this means that whatever you focus on, to those that are in a positive situation, you might end up meeting that right person for you, that is gonna mean the world to you, that is gonna be having all the energies that you're looking for. Okay, so some of you are gonna meet a king of chalices or a queen of chalices, which is a person in the airs, the water signs, that is very nurturing. Whoever you're gonna be with, that person is gonna show you a lot of love. And this is for my much older crowd. This is going to be to those that are in their 40s. You're gonna meet someone with that energy of the chalices. Others are gonna meet the partner of life. Okay, some of you are gonna meet the partner that you have been waiting for, you've been wanting for, and that has the 4 elements. Okay, so some of you are gonna be into that specific relationship that you're looking for. Some of you had the 9 of Swords energy, so this means that you guys are gonna be involved with someone that is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because he is a knight. Okay, he might be a person that is very childish, maybe with a lot of childish energy. Okay, swords. So because to me swords are kind of like immature. The knight, yeah, the knight of so is gonna be a person that's gonna be maybe he might be that type of person that today he conquered one person, and then but then later on eventually he's gonna be conquered. Like he has this woman from the hair and is like treating her like he's the dominant, but at some point this person will be dominated by you, but you're gonna meet someone with that energy, Libra. All those are gonna meet someone like a Pentacle, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that has that energy of the Pentacles, and he's also dominating. You Libras are gonna meet some men, that is men or women, whatever you are, that are dominating. These 2 energies are very dominating. So some of you are gonna be meeting this type of energy, but it's all up to you if you want to be dominated, excuse me, like that. Some of you in the year 2018, you get the Empress, and the Empress also represents the childbirth. Okay, and this here, this for some of you might be also giving birth. Okay, so some of you might be have to be careful, because in the other oracle that I got, the gratitude, you got this, which is a pregnant woman. Okay, so some of you might be wanting to get pregnant. If you're looking for to get pregnant, Libra, this year it will be the year that is gonna happen. Okay, this year you might get pregnant. To others, you get the 10 of Swords. This is for the ones that are in a relationship with significant others, couple ones. You might be in a relationship with the 10 of Swords, which means some of you, your man is cheating on you, or your woman is cheating on you. Okay, others, you get the 8 of Justice, meaning that some of you might be going through a divorce and you finally decided to divorce the person that you're with. This is actually your card, Libra, which is the Justice right here. Okay, you saw how I took these cards. I don't see them, I don't prepare them, I only prepare the first bundle, because some people don't like that I prepare my bundles. It's just I don't like to shovel too much. So here you get the 2 of Chalices. So some of you are gonna meet the right person this year. Okay, some of you are gonna get divorced. Some of you are gonna are being cheated, and some of you that are a couple are gonna get pregnant. Okay, so this is for my couple ones. For the ones that are in a single situation, you're gonna meet men or women that are very dominating. And some of you are going to find a partner for life that you're looking for. You got the world. As long as you treat yourself with respect. And some of you are going to have the kinocalluses. So probably this kinocalluses is going to give you everything that you ever wanted, Libra. So with that said, love and light. I hope that the year 2018 bring you what you desire. Try to manifest it. Meditate if you have to. Remember the card that you got from you guys, Libra. You got the quiet retreat. So maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to meet, go to a shaman, go to a healer. You need to go to someone to take care of that negative energy that's around you. Love and light, and I see you in the next video. And if you guys want to work with me, I'll have prices on my website that you guys can work with. If you want to work from a distance, I work with from a distance too. You need to send me an email and we can communicate through that. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. mariadaclamboyant.com